Born in 1969 in Boston, Bobby Brown grew up with a love for performance. In 1987, he joined New Edition as lead singer. Hits like Mr. Telephone Man and If It Isn't Love made him a teen idol. His smooth vocals and charming stage presence stood out. Early fame set the stage, yet for Bobby, charts were just the beginning of a bolder life. In 1988, Bobby Brown took a bold step in his musical journey by launching his solo career with the groundbreaking album Don't Be Cruel. This release marked a significant turning point not only in his life, but also in the R&B and pop music landscape of the late 1980s. Every track on the album resonated with fans and critics alike, becoming massive hits. Songs like My Prerogative, with its defiant lyrics and catchy beat, and the smooth, danceable Every Little Step, dominated the charts and became anthems of the era. The album's unprecedented success catapulted Bobby into superstardom almost overnight. Don't Be Cruel went on to achieve multi-platinum status, selling millions of copies around the world. It wasn't just an album, it was a cultural moment. Bobby's fresh, energetic blend of R&B, New Jack Swing and pop set a new standard for male solo artists and influenced countless performers who followed. With fame came a lifestyle filled with luxury and excess. Bobby began traveling by private jet and bought lavish mansions in Los Angeles, complete with sprawling estates and extravagant pool houses. His garage featured high-end cars like the sleek Mercedes SL 500 and the bold Cadillac Escalade, symbols of his rapid ascent and larger-than-life persona. Fashion also became a key part of Bobby's identity. He was often seen in custom-tailored Versace suits, accessorized with signature Gucci loafers, making him a style icon of his generation. Bobby wasn't just a singer, he became a symbol of the late 1980s dream. Rich, stylish, and unapologetically bold. His life and music embodied a spirit of rebellion and ambition, providing a soundtrack for those chasing success and the high life. With Don't Be Cruel, Bobby Brown didn't just release an album, he defined an era. In 1992, Bobby Brown married pop icon Whitney Houston, forming one of the most talked about and glamorous celebrity unions of the decade. Their relationship instantly captured the public's attention, and they quickly rose to power couple status. Together, they became a symbol of fame, wealth, and influence, defining an era of celebrity culture that thrived on opulence and media fascination. Whether they were attending star-studded galas, gracing red carpets at award shows, or enjoying private yacht getaways, Bobby and Whitney did everything in grand fashion. They vacationed in luxurious destinations like St. Bart's, the French Riviera, and Monaco, always dressed head to toe in haute couture. Their wardrobe choices featured top designers such as Balmain, Dior, and Calvin Klein, cementing their image as fashion royalty. Their Beverly Hills estate was a testament to their lavish lifestyle. It featured sprawling grounds, a custom-designed media room for private screenings, a temperature-controlled wine cellar stocked with rare vintages, and a grand piano that often served as the centerpiece for intimate performances and gatherings. The house wasn't just a residence, it was a sanctuary of excess, reflecting the couple's larger-than-life personalities. Bobby's personal style continued to evolve alongside his growing fame. His jewelry collection was particularly noteworthy. Iced-out chains, custom diamond-encrusted watches, chunky gold rings, and platinum bracelets. Every piece sparkled under camera flashes, making him a fixture in fashion spreads and tabloid covers alike. His flair for accessorizing became a signature element of his public persona. The media couldn't get enough of them. Paparazzi followed their every move, and gossip magazines reported on everything from their shopping sprees to their dinner parties. Their extravagant lifestyle, both envied and scrutinized, became tabloid gold. Whether admired or criticized, Bobby and Whitney were impossible to ignore. Together, they didn't just live in the spotlight, they defined it. Fame, for all its allure and rewards, came with a heavy price for Bobby Brown. As the spotlight intensified, so did the pressures that came with it. Behind the scenes of red carpets, platinum records, and luxury living, Bobby was grappling with deep personal struggles, most notably, battles with substance addiction that would come to define much of his public narrative during the late 1990s and early 2000s. These struggles had a profound impact on his health, strained his personal relationships, and took a toll on his finances. The man once seen as the embodiment of success and charisma was now frequently making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Throughout the late 90s, Bobby found himself entangled in a series of legal issues. He faced multiple lawsuits, was arrested on various charges, and entered rehab on several occasions in an effort to address his addiction. Each of these incidents became media fodder. Tabloids were relentless, printing story after story of his missteps, plastering unflattering photos across covers and dissecting his every move. Public opinion began to shift. Once hailed as a pioneer of New Jack Swing and an icon of the late 80s and early 90s, Bobby was now viewed as a cautionary tale of fame gone wrong. Yet, even as his personal life unraveled, Bobby maintained the appearance of luxury. He was still seen in designer clothes, sporting flashy jewelry, and driving expensive cars. On the surface, the glamorous lifestyle remained intact, but beneath it was a growing storm. Addiction cast a long shadow over his career and legacy, dimming the bright light that had once made him a star. This era of his life was marked by contradiction, a turbulent blend of excess and inner chaos. It served as a stark reminder that behind the glamour and fame, there can lie immense personal burden. Bobby's journey during this time was not just about public downfall. It was a painful lesson in the cost of unchecked fame and the human fragility beneath celebrity. In the early 2000s, Bobby Brown began the difficult but determined process of rebuilding his life and career. After years of personal turmoil and public scrutiny, he set his sights on a comeback. Not just in music, but as a multifaceted brand. He returned to the studio and released new tracks, tapping into the nostalgia of longtime fans who had grown up with his iconic sound. He also joined popular nostalgia tours alongside other R&B legends, performing hits from his golden era to sold-out crowds. His charisma on stage remained undeniable, and audiences were reminded of the talent that had once taken the world by storm. Beyond music, Bobby embraced television as a new platform for connection. His reality show, Being Bobby Brown, gave the public an unfiltered look into his daily life, capturing both his struggles and his humor. It became a cultural phenomenon, further solidifying his place in pop culture history. Recognizing his influence beyond entertainment, Bobby expanded his brand. He opened a series of R&B themed lounges and restaurants, creating spaces that celebrated the genre's rich history and his role in it. He also collaborated with designers on fashion capsule collections and launched his own fragrance line, Brown Flower, which blended luxury with personal storytelling through scent. Even as he diversified his ventures, Bobby never lost his flair for style. He refined his fashion sensibility, often seen in custom-tailored Tom Brown suits and sleek leather jackets, made to fit his bold personality. His collection of luxury timepieces, featuring prestigious names like Patek Philippe and Audemars Piguet, reflected a mature, elevated aesthetic that spoke to both his success and sophistication. By 2010, Bobby's comeback had evolved into something greater than a return to the stage. It became a journey of reinvention, resilience, and legacy building. He wasn't just trying to recapture past glory. He was investing in a future where his influence extended far beyond music, cementing his status not only as an artist, but as a cultural icon and entrepreneur with lasting impact. Today, Bobby Brown lives a quieter yet tasteful life. He teaches masterclasses, re-releases classics, and mentors emerging R&B talent. He spends time in LA and Atlanta, stylish condos, luxury SUVs on 24-inch rims, wine nights in private club rooms. He recently announced memoir plans and a possible biopic. He's focused on family and faith, carrying wisdom with richness. Bobby Brown's legacy isn't just hits, its resilience and refined choices post-chaos. His story proves that true luxury is self-respect and rebirth.